All right, thanks everyone for joining us today for our weekly webinar. Today's October 1st, and we'll go ahead and get started here with our weekly updated briefing for the next 7 days. Overall, we're looking at a pretty quiet week ahead with no hazardous weather anticipated across the panhandles. The one thing that we will have to watch, though, is as this prolonged dry condition continues, we'll need to watch for those days that may arise where the wind speeds start to increase and they become, breezy to windy. Right now, our fuels and are beginning to start becoming more receptive, and so we're going to be looking for those days where the RH is low and the wind speeds are higher than they are the next 7 days. So right now, not really expecting any hazardous weather because the wind speeds won't be too crazy on the days where we have the fire weather days. So that's why I have those little asterisks down there in the Monday and Wednesday time frame for fire weather. That's just because those days, we have the lower winds, or excuse me, the lower RH, 10 to 15, maybe even 20-mile-an-hour wind speeds on some days, or on some of those days. So we're beginning to see that threat start to increase. But overall, like I said, there's no hazardous weather anticipated on the next 7 days. Just 2 days to keep an eye on. So with that, the next 6 to 10 days, we're looking at above normal temperatures, below normal chances for precipitation, and really that goes on for the next 8 to 14 days. And as we continue to get further into winter, we're forecast to go into this La Nina phase, and this is typically what we see during the La Nina phase, especially for the panhandles. We're looking at above normal temperatures and below normal chances for precip as we go through the winter months. So we'll need to keep an eye on La Nina as well going forward. But right now, it should be no surprise that the next 7 days are dry, no rainfall expected. And so with that, here's the drought monitor, really in the southwestern part of the Texas Panhandle, Oldham County, DeSmith County, Randall and Potter counties. Those four especially are starting to see, some drought impacts going on there with, we got D3 and D4 down in the southwest there. And there's even a bullseye in Beaver County there. So like I said, as we continue to go through this dry streak, we're going to have to watch for those days where those wind speeds start to increase. But for right now, we're not expecting any fire weather conditions in the next 7 days. So again, like I said, overall quiet, but we'll just need to continue to watch for the fire weather conditions as we go forward. So with that, I'll go ahead and end it. I'll stop the recording.